Okay, start.
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Jeevan Jach welcomes you all to our second session of our part 14 series. Topic sada chal raha hai, decoding emotions, effects of emotions and thoughts and feelings on our health. So you can put forth your queries, barring any personal issues, jo asi bar kehne hain, because for personal issues, you can have a one-on-one with our esteemed panel of counselors on our Jeevan Jach platform. So we got questions. If you have any, you can raise your hands or put forth in the chat box. Purji, pehla sawal hai. Suppose we just focus on the positives, always. So by doing so, are we not sweeping our problems under the carpet? Shouldn't we even address the negatives head on, face it, and deal with it?
Yes, see, if we are being very positive, I told you before also that you have to recognize the emotion and your feeling and label it. If there is a negative emotion there, you have to recognize it and label it. Without labeling it and just being positive, it is actually putting under the carpet. You're not actually working because you have not labeled it. If your emotion is an anger emotion and you said, yes, I have that anger, I label it that it is anger, then you have to find out the deep study of why that anger has come. You have to work on the thing. To work on it, you need the positive energy. So just being positive is not that. This is a full process of how to first recognize your emotions, label it, and then counteract it. Hanji.
Hanji. Ji, Purji. Purji, agla sawal hai. The self-talk that we do, inner dialogue that we keep having with ourselves, sometimes that is so demotivating that asi aap apne territory da karan ban jane hain. So to give others a pep talk, it's very easy. But jab apni wari aandi hai, why does that pep talk seem so difficult?
So that is why we say that when you try to heal someone, you have to heal yourself first. Before you impart something to someone else, please walk on that path. Without walking on that path and just telling people to walk on that path, at the end, what happens? Aap te challe koi na logan nu chala baithe asi territory vich jaओ. 100%. That is why charity starts at home. Start with your inner self.
Yes, absolutely true. Purji, somebody is asking you, what are the transformations? What change do I hope to see in myself if I'm on this path and if I have healed myself? What are the changes? How do I know that I have healed?
See, the changes that come is first that your body gets enlightened. Little which you're having those diseases and pains, they start disappearing. Second thing, your relationship, that's the biggest thing. Your relationships flower out. They become very beautiful. So outside the body, the thermometer is our relationship. Jin din saadi relationship theek hunde jange, asi tick karte jange. That shows we are evolving. So these are the transformation. One is your physical body. They start disappearing. And the second, that your relationships become very beautiful. Hanji.
Yes, absolutely. Kisi da koi bhi sawal hai, please feel free to raise your hand or put it in the chat box. Otherwise, I'm just reading all the questions that come to me directly. Purji, agla ek very interesting sawal aaya hai ki jo nastik honde, atheists who don't believe in the oneness and who only believe in science, ki har ek de piche science da haath hai. So this thought process, will it manifest itself in any way?
See, the people who do not believe in the oneness, and who are atheists, who don't believe in the oneness, I see the concepts we have not put across very well. Atheists are those people who do not believe in God. And what is God? That message has not gone across. If we tell that God is somewhere in the sky or is the physical body, and if we tell that child, no, God is just a package of energy, which is the whole universe. They say, yeah, we know the energy. So God has been named as energy. The children will understand because they understand science very well. Mm-hmm. So that is the supreme power, the energy. So instead of God, we put energy, they will, because we have worked on these type of children with this type of scientific words. So it works. It definitely will work. Oh, a can na ki by the energy is working. Yes, that's the life. But is everything is working. They will not take the name of God. But galti cuts the hai te ohi cheez. But because उस बच्चे ने God ना नहीं लेता, इस करके उसको कह देता कि you are a theist. हाँ जी.
Right. So we changed the Nimavali hai te ohi cheez, but
yes.
जी, we have a hand raise. जी, भगवान दास जी, अपना सवाल रखो जी.
Vaji, this we have been talking that first cure yourself.
Yes.
This curing yourself, I mean, if it is medical problem, how do you cure yourself? I mean,
see, if it is a medical problem, I told you before also, when the consciousness, jaddu man jera hai, has been absolutely full till the brim of all the negative energy, it attacks the body. The next step, it attacks the body. Okay? We are still not accepting this, that this pain that has come or the body, physical body has become ill, and we run to the doctor. But agar asi log siddha man de taraf chale jaiye and we check what are the thoughts, what are the emotions, what are they, we can heal. Because when you heal the man, the body is healed. You heal the man, the relationships are healed. So it is totally on ourselves. Charity starts at home that we have to heal the man. Man no heal karna. So you have to understand, if the man has not been healed and there's a lot of emotions over there, negative emotion, it is definitely going to play on the body. Aayega hi aayega. Beshak, it's just a minor headache also. Aayega zarur. But then we have a blame game. We have a blame game. Oh, headache ho gaya ji. Kyun hoya ji? Oh, bahut zyada bolta pya si, manu headache ho gaya ji. So we start putting the blame game on that. Accept that these all are because of your own negativity. Hanji.
जी पुआ जी. पुआ जी, अगला सवाल है कि we spend so much time ruminating about the small things in life. Traffic which फंस गए, frustrate हो गए. छोटा जा minor disagreement हो गया, loved one नाल, frustrate हो गए. So how do we shift our attention to these minor day-to-day things and focus big things, focus on the bigger picture and be in gratitude always?
So that means we have to take the knowledge. We have to take the knowledge. Without knowledge, there's no way out. There's no way out without the knowledge. We are fretting on small things because of agyanta. Because of ignorance. So that means if we have to handle those situations, what do we need? We have to educate ourselves. We have to educate the children. We have to educate the people around us. Without this education is not possible. Now, how does this education heal us? How does it help us? Because this education, what we say, the knowledge, Gyan, Sada Guru hai. So this word comes in Guru. Such a pious word. Guru hi Gyan hai. Gyan hi Nirankar hai. So the Guru is telling us, it's all written in the Guru Granth Sahib, but are we believing in it? We are not ready to tamper it with the knowledge of the Guru. We are not ready. That is why we are fretting. You see that you get excited, you are getting tense, there's a lot of stress, there's a lot of anxiety on small things. फिर बाणी कहती है ना, जत पहाड़ा तीरथ सुनिया एहन मत वेद हत्याओ उसका ज्ञान दा हथौड़ा मारो. गुरु ने पूरा सानू ज्ञान दिता है, इस्तेमाल करो. तुहाडे एक चीज़ां दा सवाल मिलेगा. एक सवाल जिहड़ा उहदा जवाब तुहानू 100% मिलेगा. So without knowledge, no chance. Without a guru, there's no chance. ਹੁਣ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਵਾਲੇ ਬਣੋ, ਗੁਰੂ ਵਾਲੇ ਬਣੇ ਤਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਸੋਚਦੇ ਦੀ ਉਹ ਕਿਰਪਾਨਾ ਪਾ ਕੇ ਤੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਵਾਲੇ ਬਣ ਕੇ. ਨਹੀਂ, ਗੁਰੂ ਵਾਲੇ ਬਣੋ means follow the concepts of what Nanak's mission was. So without Gyan, there is no way out. Hanji.
Absolutely, Paji. Well said. Knowledge. Hanji. We keep reminding our viewers about the JJ services, and starting Monday, that is 24th Jan, is Somvar, we begin our batch 11 classes. These classes are basic Gurmukhi and Gurbani based. Our registration lines will close on 22nd midnight. So those that wish to enroll and Jaach nal judna chahte ho, so you can go to our website and fill the form. And we also have classes starting 24th for our overseas students, both East Coast and West Coast in their time zone. Thank you so much. Thank you, Navinji, for sharing. So we go back to our. वो जो अगला सवाल है कि the personality disorder issues that we face, mind disorder issues that we face. So this also has a connect with our thoughts, emotions, and feelings. So why do we always focus more on the physical part of the body? These thoughts manifested on the physical body. Personality disorders and mind disorders are rarely discussed.
Why? Because we people are ignorant. First thing, we are ignorant. Second thing, we do not like the tags. We are not comfortable with the tags. When mentally something is there and if we say that you have to go to a specialist therapist, we are not ready to go. We say we are not mad. We are not ready to accept it. And another thing, we are ignorant. Please educate yourself. Whoever's on the platform, please educate. The parents, educate yourself. Badiyan galtiyan se kar baithe hain. Put a full stop to it. You may be seeing certain things in your children when they're grown up. It's never too late. Take a U-turn. Educate yourself and guide them. They will definitely come out of it. Hanji.
Ji, absolutely. अगला सवाल है कि what we give attention to in life, that grows. So basically, if we give attention to something, whether it's negative or positive, that will grow. So the idea is to shift our attention, take away our attention from that particular thing that is bothering us. मतलब साड़ी सुर्त किथे टिकी हुई है, that's very important. So how do we shift our focus? सुर्त किथे टिकाई है? How do we go about that?
See, this so we know where your attention goes, that thing grows. पहले तो ये चीज नु तुहानू accept करना पड़ेगा, yes, कि जितने मेरी attention, जितने मेरा focus, जितने मेरा सुर्त जाएगा, वो चीज grow करेगा. अगर it is negative, then that negativity is going to grow. It's going to grow. You must educate yourself that if it is negativity, who's the repercussion ki hoega? What is going to be the outcome? How that is going to damage us? The jo negativity, jo sudden the problem, we have to know that. Without that, agar sanu pata hai ki bhai agar anger hai, so it's going to, I would have acidity. Because of that, I'm going to have a different problem. I can go into cancer. I can go into outburst of little pain in the body. It's going to harm my body. So I know. I've educated me, I know. So next time when anger will come, I will try to recognize it and label it. Label it and I'll work it because I know what I'm going to go, that pain. How I'm going to destroy my body. For this, we need again education. So if you educate yourself, you can definitely work on it. You can 100% work on it. But do we have the time? We don't have the time. We need easy ways. We need capsules. सिर दर्द हो या फटाफट जिस्पिन गोली खा लो, पेट दर्द हो या फटाफट गोली खा लो. हर चीज सारे medical boxes are ready. We are ready to take that. We don't even have that much of patience to recognize what is happening inside us, label them and work on it. We don't have the time. Second thing, we don't have the time. And second, we don't have that education. In these 5 days, we have done about the diseases. How many of us knew about all these diseases which are being caused by the thought process? We did not know. So start educating yourself and then start watching them. Start watching your thoughts. Anji.
जी Purging सवाल आया है about the Monday session that we had, and there you spoke about how the root cause of all diseases are our thoughts, and no scriptures talk of physical ailments. बाहर दी कोई गल नहीं करदी any scriptures, गुरमत. So still all our life, we are always focused on our physical body, physical ailments. Why can't we take the knowledge and move on? We understand it and still we do not accept it.
See what happened? ਅਸੀਂ ਪੂਰੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਨਾ ਖਾਲੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਬਾਹਰ ਦੇ ਰੋਗਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਦੇਖਿਆ, okay? ਹਾਲੇ the grants do not speak about ਬਾਹਰ ਦੇ ਬਿਮਾਰੀਆਂ ਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਗੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਦਾ. That is why we say that we are decoding the Bani. Ramaz hai, there's a secret. So we are doing research on it. Puri Umar we've been doing, but now we become panicky in the COVID. You see how much of that we are now doing, because everyone is running, everyone has been diseased, sare dukhi hoye, sare darpok hoye, everyone. So now we are slowly grasping this new knowledge. It's not a new knowledge, it's already there. But now maybe our frequency is increasing. And we are learning to accept the thing. पहले नहीं किया सी, पूरी उम्र नहीं किया सी लोगों ने. But now the time has come because हलचल मच गई है. Children and all are committing suicide, getting into addictions and all, fear of death, dying every day. You see the problems that are coming up. वो कहते ना कि जब दुख वध जाता ना, तो फिर तब ही इंसान इस रास्ते पे चलता है. नहीं तो पूरी जिंदगी खादा पीता बार-बार दी दुनिया में खरी देखिया. So even if Bani is not talking about the diseases of the body, but Bani is, when parallel studies along with the scientific thing, you come to know that it is the physical body. कहते ना कि मन मैला सब किच मैला. मैला की है? कोई बाहर दी गल नहीं करे. मन अगर साडे अंदर मैला, साडे अंदर जो सारे vices हैगे, सब किच मैला. साडे अंदर everything is dirty. It's not only talking about the 84 lakh jun, is talking about also our organs, our physical body. Man मैला ते सब कुछ मैला. उन्होंने इतनी गल तो कह दी थी, but then this is the research. This is how we are doing parallel studies and finding about the diseases which is connected to the energies. हाँ जी.
जी Purging. For the same day, Monday, the session, you spoke about bad breath also being connected with our emotions and thoughts. So, सवाल ये आया है कि what about the bad breath in children? Children are supposed to be so pure and innocent. So, how can they have bad thoughts and feelings and emotions?
Don't underestimate, bacha. Don't underestimate. When these small children also, na, small children also, they must be just hardly about 2 years old also. They are having that revenge. They are having that revenge. We do not know, but for example, some child has come and pricked another child, and that child screams. But he screams and all. The mother comes and gives a one whack to the other child. His revenge is over. The child's revenge is over. उसने चीखे, ते माँ ने आके थप्पड़ मार देता. तो उस बच्चे का revenge is over. उसने revenge ले लेता है. So don't underestimate. Children are now, आजकल के जेरे बच्चे हैं ना, please be serious with these children. They maybe not able to pinpoint it or label it and all, but now we are getting those signals. School जाते हैं बच्चे, कोई भी गल हो गई, बच्चे ने very good, got very good marks. The other child takes it and scribbles on the paper. What is it? It's a revenge. किसी दे घर गड्डी आ गई. This is a very common thing. बच्चे जाते हैं पत्थर लाके गाड़ी आ गई. Then mark it on the new car. What is the signs of revenge? The jealousy and revenge is coming out. Hanji.
Yes, Purging, absolutely, it's true. Purging, काफी सवाल आए. They want to discuss थोड़ा सा खुल के on संगत. Misunderstood concept is people mistake. They feel संगत is physically, people meeting people and sitting in the Gurdwara. That is called Satsangat. So, what is the concept of Sangat, Ilahi Sangat? थोड़ा जो clarity हो लिया उससे.
See, one is Sangat. Sangat is the congregation. Sangat is when people sit together. Sangat is also in the Gurdwaras. All are sitting there. There is also a Sangat, a congregation in the pubs also. You see a congregation in the kitty parties also. They are all Sangat. But Sat Sangat. Sat means the oneness that always prevails. ਉਸ ਦੀ ਸੰਗਤ, ਹੁਣ ਉਹਦੀ ਸੰਗਤ ਕਿੰਜ ਕਰੋਗੇ? ਅਸੀਂ ਅਗਰ ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰੇ ਬੈਠੇ ਹੋਏ ਆ ਤੇ ਉਹਦਾ ਤੇ ਕੋਈ ਰੰਗ ਰੂਪ ਤੇ ਹੈ ਨਹੀਂ, ਕੁਝ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ. He is inside a body. What does Sat mean? God equals to Rabbi Gun plus laws of nature. Physical body नहीं हैगा. ਹੁਣ ਇਹ ਸੰਗਤ ਕਰੇਗਾ ਕੌਣ? ਮੇਰਾ ਮਨ ਕਰੇਗਾ. ਮੇਰਾ ਮਨ ਉਸ ਸਤ ਦੀ ਸੰਗਤ ਕਰੇਗਾ. ਕਿਨ ਸੰਗਤ ਕਰੇਗਾ? ਉਹਦੇ ਰੱਬੀ ਗੁਣਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਲਏਗਾ, ਉਹਦੇ laws of nature ਤੇ ਚੱਲੇਗਾ. That means ਉਸਨੇ ਸਤ ਸੰਗਤ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ. ਲੋਕ ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰੇ ਬੈਠ ਕੇ ਵੀ ਮਨ ਕਿਤੇ ਨਾ ਕਿਤੇ ਉਡਾਰੀਆਂ ਲਗਾ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਰਹੇ, ਉੱਥੇ ਕਥਾ ਚੱਲ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ ਬਟ ਸਰੀਰ ਬੈਠਾ ਹੋਇਆ ਹੈ, ਬਟ ਮਨ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਕਿ ਘਰ ਕੀ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਸੰਗਤ ਮਨ ਨੇ ਕਰਨੀ ਹੈ. ਉਸ ਟਾਈਮ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਕਿ ਮਨ ਤੇ ਉਡਾਰੀਆਂ ਲਗਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਤੇ ਸੰਗਤ ਕੌਣ ਕਰੋ? ਸਰੀਰ ਹੀ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ. ਸਾਨੂੰ ਲੋੜ ਹੈ ਮਨ ਨੇ ਸੰਗਤ ਕਰਨੀ ਹੋ ਸਕਦੀ. So Sat Sangat again gets cleared of here. Now Ilahi Sangat is what? Ki you can do a Sangat inside you when we put dialogues to ourselves, when we put affirmations to ourselves, then we are doing Naam Simran to ourselves. So what is this? This is a dialogue. It is a dialogue which we are putting inside. Or is nu kehndे Ilahi Sangat. Is ਵਿੱਚ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਦੂਸਰੇ physical body ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਨਹੀਂ. It is a Sangat just between the man and his knowledge, the man और उदी रब्बी गुना देना. For example, नाम सिमरन कर रहे हैं and we say 24/7 करो. 24/7 and all, what is happening? Sadi sangat is called the ilahi sangat. A negative thought has come, we label it, we recognize it, we counteract it, and we use the नाम सिमरन. ये जितनी भी है इलाही संगत है, इसमें कोई भी मीडियोकर नहीं होता, कोई बाहर दा बंदा नहीं होता. It is just me, my man, and the oneness. इसमें इलाही संगत क्या है? I hope all the sangat is clear.
Yes, Purging. We have a lot of more doubts coming in, but we have a hand raise, so we'll address that first. जी सुषमा जी, अपना सवाल रखो जी.
ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਭੂਆ ਜੀ.
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਬੱਚਾ.
ਹਾਂ ਭੂਆ ਜੀ, ਹੁਣੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਨਾ ਇਲਾਈ ਸੰਗਤ, ਮੈਂ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਪੁੱਛ ਲਓ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਾਰੀ ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਮਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਖਿਆਲ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਨੇ, ਨੈਗੇਟਿਵ ਖਿਆਲ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਨੇ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਬੋਲਦੇ ਪੋਜ਼ਿਟਿਵ ਦੋ, ਨਾਮ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਕਰੋ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਸਮਝ ਆ ਗਿਆ, ਕਰਦੇ ਵੀ ਹਾਂ, ਪਰ ਇਹ ਸਭ ਜੋ ਵੀ ਨਾਮ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਦਾ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਹੈ, ਇਹ ਮਨ ਹੀ ਮਨ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈ, ਆਪਣੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਹੀ ਡਾਇਲੌਗ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈ ਨਾ?
ਹਾਂ, ਮਨ ਹੀ ਮਨ ਅੰਦਰ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈ.
ਹਾਂ, ਔਰ ਕੋਈ ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦਾ ਪਾਰਟ ਕਹਿ ਲੋ ਜਾਂ ਸੋਲ ਕੌਨਸ਼ੀਅਸ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਲੋ, ਉਹ ਵੀ ਮਨ ਹੀ ਮਨ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਰਹੇਗਾ ਤੇ ਓਕੇ ਹੈ.
ਕਿਹੜਾ ਪਾਰਟ
ਤੇ ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਹੁਣ ਨੇਮ ਪਟੇਲ ਦੀ ਚਰਨ ਵਿਧੀ ਹੈ, ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਤਮਾ ਦਾ ਹੀ ਸਾਰਾ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਹੋਇਆ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਆਪਣੀ ਆਤਮਾ ਨੂੰ ਹੀ ਕਰੋ ਸਿਮਰਨ.
ਯੈਸ, ਦੇਖੋ anywhere where you are trying to connect to the oneness,
ਜੀ
you are alone, you are doing that inner dialogue. इसी में इलाही संगत कहना.
ਇਲਾਹੀ ਸੰਗਤ
Oneness in any form you have, but it is a dialogue between the man and the oneness.
ਹਾਂਜੀ,
उसमें इलाही संगत किया जाता है.
ਹਾਂ, ਪਰ ਜੀ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਕਰਨੇ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਵੀ ਕਦੀ ਮਨ ਡਿਪਰੈਸ਼ਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਆ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ ਜਾਂ ਦੁਖੀ ਵੀ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ, ਔਰ ਕਈ ਵਾਰੀ ਫਿਰ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਉਹਦੇ ਤੇ ਵਿਸ਼ਵਾਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਕਿ ਹਾਂ ਨਾਮ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ, ਮਿਲੇਗਾ, ਆਵਾਂਗੇ, ਬਾਹਰ ਨਿਕਲਾਂਗੇ, ਹੋ ਵੀ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ, ਪਰ ਪ੍ਰੋਸੈਸ ਚੱਲ ਹੀ ਰਿਹਾ ਅੱਜ.
हाँ, चल ही रही है ना.
हाँ,
गलती किस दी है?
मेरी ही होएगी.
बस टेक योर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. मतलब कितने ना कितने द कंसिस्टेंसी नहीं हैगा, हो सकता कंसेप्ट आर नॉट देयर, कितने ना कितने ਅਸੀਂ ਲੋਕ ਵਿਸ਼ਵਾਸ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ, ਕਿਤੇ ਨਾ ਕਿਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਲੋਕ ਥੱਕ ਵੀ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ, ਐਸੇ ਬੜਾ ਕਰ ਲਿਆ, ਲੈਟਸ ਗਿਵ ਅ ਬ੍ਰੇਕ. ਗਲਤੀਆਂ ਸਾਡੀਆਂ
ਕਿਤੇ ਇੰਨਾ ਕਰਕੇ ਵੀ ਆਸ਼ਨ
ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਆਵਾਜ਼ ਕੱਟ ਗਈ.
ਉਹ ਵੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਕਿ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੀ ਜਾਣਾ, ਫਰੂਟ ਨੂੰ ਵੇਖਣਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ. ਹਾਂਜੀ, ਮੈਂ ਕਹਿ ਰਹੀ ਫਰੂਟ ਵੀ ਕਦੀ ਫਰੂਟ ਦੀ ਵੀ ਇੱਛਾ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਕਿ ਇੰਨਾ ਕਰਿਆ, ਮਿਲਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ, ਕਈ ਵਾਰ ਮਿਲ ਵੀ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ, ਐਸੀ ਗੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ. ਹੁਣ ਵਿਸ਼ਵਾਸ ਆ ਗਿਆ, ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਮਿਲਦਾ ਹੈ, ਚਾਹੇ ਇੱਕ ਦਿਨ ਬਾਅਦ.
ਫਰੂਟ ਕੀ ਹੈ ਸਾਡਾ? ਫਰੂਟ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨਾ ਕਿ ਭਾਈ whatever we do we get the fruit. ਹੁਣ ਅਸੀਂ ਨਾਮ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਤੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਲਾਈਫ ਸੰਗਤ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਤੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਫਰੂਟ ਕੀ ਮਿਲਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ? ਸਾਨੂੰ ਪੀਸ, ਸ਼ਾਂਤੀ, बस
हाँ
यही
जी,
मैं
हाँ जी।
तो जितने भी
हाँ।
ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਲੱਗੇ ਕਿ ਥੋੜੀ ਜੀ ਸ਼ਾਂਤੀ ਹਲੀ ਘਟ ਹੈਗੀ, just keep on working. The focus
हाँ।
has to be totally inside.
ਹਾਂ ਪਰ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕੋਈ ਜੀ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਨਾ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਇਸ ਐਟਮੋਸਫੇਅਰ ਤੋਂ ਅਲੱਗ ਹੋ ਕੇ ਰਵਾਂ ਤੇ ਸ਼ਾਇਦ ਮੈਂ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ
That is
ਕਰ
for some
ਪਾਵਾਂਗੀ।
short time. That is for a short time just to build up your muscle. Once it
Okay.
is there, you have to be thrown back into the same place and
ਜੀ,
test
ਜੀ।
yourself ਕਿ ਉਹ ਚੀਜ਼ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਫਰਕ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਕਿ ਨਹੀਂ ਪੈਂਦਾ,
ਹਾਂ ਓਕੇ
ਮੈਂ
ਓਕੇ
ਨਿਰਲੇਪ ਹੋਈਆਂ ਕਿ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਈਆਂ, ਹੋ
ਹਾਂ।
ਗਈਆਂ, yes, that means it has worked. Otherwise, if you just pull off yourself of the situation and go into some place, that means you're running away from the situation. But for your practice, you can shrink for some time.
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਹਾਂ ਹਾਂ ਪਰ ਭੂਆ ਜੀ ਕਈ ਵਾਰ ਇਹ ਵੀ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਕਿ ਇਹ ਵੀ ਮੇਰੀ ਕੋਈ ਮਿਸਟੇਕ ਹੈ, ਮੈਨੂੰ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਵੀ ਮਾਫੀ ਮੰਗਣੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਕਿਉਂ
ਕਿਸ
ਮੈਨੂੰ
ਚੀਜ਼ ਵਾਸਤੇ?
ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਇਧਰੋਂ ਚਲੀ ਜਾਵਾਂ ਦੂਸਰੀ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਤੇ ਰਵਾਂ ਨਾਮ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਕਰਾਂ ਅਲੋਨ ਰਵਾਂ
ਨਹੀਂ ਬੱਚੇ, ਇਹ
ਹਾਂ।
ਸਾਰੇ ਮਿਥਸ ਐਂਡ ਇਲੂਜ਼ਨ, ਕਿੱਥੇ ਵੀ ਜਾਣ ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ। ਪਲੀਜ਼ ਮਾਈ ਹੰਬਲ ਰਿਕੁਐਸਟ, ਕਿੱਥੇ ਵੀ
Okay.
ਜਾਣ ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ। ਜਿੱਥੇ ਬੈਠੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਇਹਦਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਮਨ ਹੋਰ ਕਿਸੇ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਤੇ ਜਾਣ ਦੀ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ, ਬਿਕਾਜ਼ ਸਮਥਿੰਗ ਮਨ ਹਲੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਟਿਕਿਆ ਘਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਇਜ਼ ਨਾਟ ਐਕਸੈਪਟਿੰਗ, ਬਟ ਸਮਵੇਅਰ ਬਿਹਾਈਂਡ ਯੂਰ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਮਨ ਦੇ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਕਿਤੇ ਨਾ ਕਿਤੇ ਸਬਕੌਂਸ਼ੀਅਸ ਮਾਈਂਡ ਕੋਈ ਚੀਜ਼ ਇਜ਼ ਨਾਟ ਸੂਟਿੰਗ ਯੂ, ਇਜ਼ ਨਾਟ ਬੀਇੰਗ ਇਨ ਲਾਈਨ ਵਿਥ ਯੂ। तो इसे नहीं मन लगता थोड़े टाइम किसी बाहर चला जाना चाहिए. That means you are running away from it. You are running away from it. फिर कितने गई नानक दी फिलॉसफी? नानक ते क्या है, ग्रस्त विच रह के ते निर्लेप लवो, किते बाहर आश्रम ते जाके पहाड़ां विच रहन दा कोई फायदा नहीं हैगा.
पर इस इल्यूजन दी भी कोई माफी तो होएगी ना कि क्यों आ रहे हैं पर
ਇਹ ਜਦੋਂ ਅਗਰ ਆ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ ਤਾਂ you just have to put a dialogue to yourself. Why is this coming to me? That means somewhere ਮੇਰੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੀ ਕਮੀ ਹੈ, ਮੇਰੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੀ ਕਮੀ ਹੈ, ਕਿਸੇ ਦੀ ਕਮੀ ਨਹੀਂ, ਮੇਰੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੀ ਆਪਣੀ ਕਮੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ. Somewhere ਮੇਰੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਕੋਈ ਵਿਸ਼ਵਾਸ ਹਾਲੀ ਪੂਰੀ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦ੍ਰਿੜ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਇਆ, ਮੇਬੀ ਮੇਰੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਦੀ ਕੰਸਿਸਟੈਂਸੀ ਹਾਲੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੀ. find out ਕਮੀ ਮੇਰੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਹੀ ਹੈ, ਕਮੀ ਕਿਸੇ ਦੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ. So when these thoughts come, no, I think I should go away, I should go and stay somewhere, please immediately counsel yourself. For what? What am I running away from? Why not staying in this house? Why? You will get your answers.
Okay. ठीक है बोजी, ठीक है. Thank you so much.
God bless you, love you बच्चा. दसो जी.
जी बहन जी, अपना अनम्यूट करो जी, अपना सवाल रखो जी.
हाँ जी.
सत श्री अकाल विंद्री.
सत श्री अकाल बच्चा.
Vindri, just want to ask you one thing on Sangat. You said no, what we are doing also is Sangat, na?
देखो, that's what I'm telling. For example, we are today on the Zoom, okay? Maybe we have about 30 people on the Zoom. We are doing a Sangat. Sangat किस चीज कर रहे हैं? See, we are talking about the oneness. सारे शरीर are sitting on the Zoom. But हो सकता है इधर भी जो अद्धे बंदे होवन जिन्हें लोगों का ना मन कितने और जा रहे हैं. They are sitting there, but मन कितने और जा रहे हैं. संगत ते करनी है कि मन ने, क्योंकि ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन उत्थे ही आना है. हुन मन ने किते होर उडारियां लगांदा होवे, बैठा ते Zoom क्लास पिछे, किसी ने बुलाया पानी दे दे, चाह दे दे, असी कर दे, मन उत्थे नहीं हैगा, मन किते होर हैगा. दैट मीन ए जेडी संगत हो रही है ना, ये खाली शरीरक संगत हो रही है. शरीर आके उस Zoom क्लास में बैठ गया, बट सत दी संगत नहीं हो रही. सत दी संगत नहीं हो रही. मन किस नाल संगत करे, किचन में क्या बना है, उसने क्या कीता, मैंने उसने क्या, उडारियां लगा रहे हैं.
We are being distracted all the time.
All the time, yes, all the time. गुरुद्वारे भी जाके से एक चीज करते हैं.
पर ਅਸੀਂ कोशिश करें, that is big enough.
हाँ, कोशिश
से कर रहे हैं ना.
Always, yes.
But sitting in the house, sitting in the family, वो distraction तो हो ही जाती है ना.
देखो,
But we are trying at least, that is the thing ना.
देखो, कोशिश करते रहो विदाउट एन एफर्ट. पर जिन कोशिश करते हो, ज्ञान भी नाल रखो कि क्यों नहीं हो रहा, क्यों उडारियां लगा रहे हैं. दैट मीन isn't this my priority? Isn't this going to bring my transformation? Is this much better, bigger than for me, rather than talking about the other thing or my what is वो मेरे उसे क्या चीज पह रही है. So these are the dialogues you're putting to yourself again. Find your answers. ठीक है ना बच्चा.
Thank you so much.
God
Thank
bless
you.
you.
Thank you.
ਭੂਆ ਜੀ ਮੰਗਲਵਾਰ ਦੇ ਸੈਸ਼ਨ ਦਾ ਇੱਕ ਡਾਊਟ ਆਇਆ ਹੈ where you spoke extensively about upper, central and lower back issues being connected with thoughts, and ajkal almost everybody's got back problems, so thoda ja ਹੋਰ ਖੁਲਾਸਾ ਕਰੋ ਇਸ ਤੇ।
See, ਜੋ backbone ਹੈ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਰੀੜ ਦੀ ਹੱਡੀ ਹੈ। ਹੁਣ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਦੀ ਵੱਡੇ ਬਜ਼ੁਰਗਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸੁਣਿਆ ਕਿ ਹਾਏ ਐਸਾ ਕੰਮ ਕੀਤਾ ਮੇਰਾ ਲੱਕ ਹੀ ਤੋੜ ਕੇ ਚਲਾ ਗਿਆ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨਾ ਇਨਸਿਕਿਉਰਿਟੀ, ਡਰ। When the thing has been divided into three, what happens? Lower lower back, that is the insecurity of finance. This we get, ਅਸੀਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨਾ slip disc, finance. ਅੱਜਕੱਲ ਬੜੇ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ because of the COVID, because of business, and they always in fear ਕੀ ਹੋਏਗਾ। Many people have started when they get out of the bed, no, they feel as if they're not able, ਪਹਿਲੇ pain ਥੱਲੇ ਹੀ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਹੈ। Then comes the center part. ਹੁਣ ਜਿਹੜਾ center part ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਵੇ, that also is something to do with the same type of insecurities. Like ਜਿਹੜਾ ਉੱਪਰ ਦਾ ਵੀ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਵੇ, ਇਹ ਤਿੰਨੋਂ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ connected, because ਉੱਪਰ ਵਾਲਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ part is connected to the neck, and neck it is spondylitis. So ਇਹ ਪੂਰੀ ਰੀੜ ਦੀ ਹੱਡੀ ਹੈਗੀ। Second thing it says, ਜਿਵੇਂ ਇੱਕ ਲੱਕੜ ਹੈਗਾ ਨਾ ਸਿੱਧੀ, ਇੱਕਦਮ ਸਿੱਧੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ, bend ਕਦੀ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਦੀ, ਤੇ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਇਤਨਾ ਆਕੜੇ ਹੋਇਆ ਹੈ ਕਿ he cannot bend. ਨਿਮਰਤਾ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ, he is not in the acceptance, ਆਕੜਾ ਹੋਇਆ, ਉਸ ਬੰਦੇ ਨੂੰ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਰੀੜ ਦੀ ਹੱਡੀ, ਪੂਰੀ ਰੀੜ ਦੀ ਹੱਡੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਦਰਦ ਹੋਏਗਾ। It's connected to the energy. It is connected to the energy. ਹਾਂਜੀ
जी ਭੂਆ ਜੀ, ਅਗਲਾ ਸਵਾਲ ਹੈ ਕਿ how can we remove, release our pent up emotions and feelings? What are the ways in which we can get rid of them?
See, if we want to get off these energies, again, first educate. Okay? Second, when you are educating yourself, you must know and realize the pain the body is going through. You can realize the pain the body is going through. Khali ye nahi ki emotions are there and pent up and all. What are the result of it? The body is doing imbalance. Koi darda, koi na koi ਉੱਥੇ ਵਿੱਚ imbalance ਆ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ। ਉਹ ਜਦੋਂ pain ਨੂੰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮਹਿਸੂਸ ਕਰੋਗੇ or you put a dialogue to yourself that this is all my creation, this is all my creation, no blame game, total responsibility. If this is my creation, then we say you are the creator, you are the sustainer, you are the destroyer. मैं अगर ये create किया है and I want to get out of this physical pain, the physical diseases, then I have to check my emotions. So you must know both the side, educate yourself. जब तक सानू उसका minus point, उस शरीर का दर्द, उस शरीर का रोग नो असी connect नहीं करांगे, तब तक असी अपने emotions पर नहीं work करांगे, असी नहीं work करांगे. So experience, just experience. घर अगर बैठे हो तुसी एकदम तुहानू लगे कि all of a sudden there is a palpitation. हो सकता है कि all of a sudden there is some pain in the knee. चंगे पले बैठे is a pain in the knee. Any type of thing, please do not go to your medical box. Don't take the medicine. Analyze, recognize, label. Oh, knee paining. What am I not flexible? आज बच्चे ने तो बढ़ा किया, पर मैं शायद अड़ी रही हूँ, अड़ी जंग लग गया नी पे. What do? दर्द ते बड़ी है. I can feel it. अगर नहीं heal किया तो ये ते दर्दा होंगे, कल तो ऑपरेशन भी कराना पड़ेगा. I know all the negative things that are going to happen to my body, not to anyone, my body. When I know these things, then I want to get out of the pain. I attain more knowledge. Then how do I get out of it now? My knowledge to ho gayi. How do I get off the knowledge? Then what is it? Again, the same thing. All the emotions have to be recognized. They have to be labeled and they have to be counteracted. You have to counteract them. How do you counteract? With positive knowledge. ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਵੀ ਗਿਆਨ ਹੈ, ਜਿਸ ਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਨਾਮ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ, ਗੁਣਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਕੰਟਰੈਕਟ ਕਰੋ, you'll be off with it. This is a proper process that you have to go through. As you're working, slowly, slowly, you release all these emotions. When you will release all these emotions, there will never be a vacuum there. Because when energy is leaving, it will not leave a vacuum. It can be transformed. It can change. So this negative energy has been changed and transformed into a positive energy. This is also knowledge. So what we do when we use these tools and this way of process of how to watch your thought, you can get away, you can actually transmute all your emotions, feelings, your thoughts and your emotions. You can. Hanji.
जी, absolutely, Purging. Purging, अगला सवाल आया है about exercise. So when we exercise, be it any form of physical exercise, or we do yoga, or we meditate, there's a very good feel-good factor about it. So why is that so? What is actually happening?
See, we had done about, those 4 chemicals, hormones which were secreted by the brain.
Yes,
oxytocin, dopamine. These are all the things which are being secreted. In one of them, it is that when you do exercise, these chemicals are secreted and they make you very happy. What makes you very happy? It is actually those chemicals. And when are those chemicals secreted by the pituitary gland? Only when you do exercise. That is why they say that any children having any problem XYZ, let it be dyslexia, let it be autism, let it be bipolar, let it be any other mental problem, the best is exercise. Why? Because these are the things that are being secreted by the brain. And these make a person very happy. So exercise is very important. Hanji.
Yes, जी Purging. Purging, मंगलवार दा session दे उते एक doubt आया है. There you spoke about scratching and itching also being related to our thoughts. So she's asking, can it not be weather related also? जिਵੇਂ गर्मियां ਵਿੱਚ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਪਿੱਤ ਨਿਕਲ ਆਈ ਹੈ. So how can that be related to our thoughts? It's weather dominated.
See, what happens, कि जदों कोई पित्त निकल आंदी because of the thing we put powder in all, okay? We can make out that there is small spots over there coming, कि ये सानू पित्त निकल आई है कि ये. But I am sitting and all of a sudden manu koi कहेगी, please scratch me. And we scratch. When we scratch that person will never tell you, stop it. Because जदों पित्त होंदी है तो छोटे-छोटे दाने होंदे. और छोटे-छोटे दाने over time being you do it and you leave it. You put powder, it becomes okay. But other that of scratching is when you start scratching that person, slowly he starts enjoying it. And he'll keep sitting and you keep on, he will, scratch karte raho, wo apna chupchap karke baitha hai. He is enjoying it until your nails create a wound over there. तो कहेगा जी तू मेरा तो खून ही काट छोड़िया. Now, this type of scratching there है when a person is deep in sub thought, immediately अगर तुम कानू कहे ना कि scratch करके खींची कर, so then if you say, what are you thinking? What are you thinking so deep? You see, immediately that person's thought will be diverted. It breaks from the deep thought. So there's a difference between it. Hanji.
जी Purging, दो diseases ਨੂੰ ਲੈ ਕੇ doubt ਆਇਆ. ਇੱਕ ਤੇ migraine you had said it is dislike of somebody, when you don't like somebody. And when you have a migraine, a person sometimes also vomits, pukes it out. So vomiting is fear-based. So both these emotions are connected in a migraine, that you don't like somebody and also you're fearing somebody.
See what happens, a migraine, the person who has a migraine is in a tiff with the opposite sex. If it is a male, it is with the female. And if it's a female, it is with the male. Okay? This is a tiff. When there is a tiff, this migraine starts. And if it is not curbed, then kithe na kithe koi dar paida zarur honda. Because when there is a tiff, when there is a fight, there is anger. And underneath the anger, that weakness of fear and insecurity is there. When it increases, automatically the first thing it does is the palpitation starts, blood pressure goes down and starts vomiting. So they're all interrelated. अगर एक डर आंदा है तो डर कल्ला नहीं आएगा, उधर डर देना पूरी फौज आएगी. अगर साडे अंदर एक जेलसी आंदी है कि तो जेलसी कल्ले नहीं आएगा, उधर नाल भी एक फौज आएगी. तो इसी करके ਅਸੀਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ कि ਜਦੋਂ माइग्रेन ਦਾ ਇੱਕ पेन ਹੁੰਦਾ, because there's a tiff, the tiff brings along with lot of things also. ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਡਰ ਵੀ ਆਏਗਾ, ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਦੀ insecurity ਵੀ ਆਏਗਾ. It shows the weak part of your things also. So everything is clubbed. Everything is clubbed. Now individually a person has to check his own and be very truthful to himself. What are the energies that are playing inside him? Today I'm just talking, these are the things. But जिस बंदे ਨੂੰ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ, ਉਸਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਮੇਰੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਕੀ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ. ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਕਿਹੜਾ ਮਿਕਸ ਮੈਚ, ਕਿਹੜੀ energies ਹੋ ਰਹੀਆਂ. So it is energy, 100% it is energy.
जी Purji chat which आया, what if migraine is connected with our menses?
It is there, yes, there is. When the girl gets a menses, if she does not, gets it late or few days pehle, many times girls say, ye kya lafda har mahine mein mera. Look at the boys are so lucky. It's the opposite sex. Slight there are clashes. These type of children and all, they get migraines. They don't respect the body. They are anti their body, and the conflict is with the male. So they get the heaviness, they get the migraine, and then slowly they start vomiting. And many times girls do say, kya har mahine ka mahine yehi kuch hi hai. Why? Because girls are not like to be like girls. They all want to be equal to boys nowadays. The ways of thinking, their thing, their demands, everything are becoming like that. They have not understood the beauty that God has given us. This womanhood, this girlship which we have got is beautiful. We have not learned to respect because we are seeing the other side. Hey, वो कितना lucky है. वो तो रात को भी जा सकता है, मैं तो जा ही नहीं सकती. क्यों नहीं जा सकती? मम्मी कहती तुम जवान हो गए. Anything can happen to you. Look at the dialogues that we put. So there's a clash between male and female. These children, they get problem with the migraines they have and vomitings. Hanji.
Purji, there are 3 questions come based on one particular disease only, MS, multiple sclerosis.
See, multiple sclerosis was a disease which was mostly in overseas. Most started in America. Now it is very common in India also. These children and all, when they are growing, there are energies that are working, which are backfiring there. But recently there was a research in which they say that the child who was not able to flower himself out and got some responsibility at a very young age, and he were not able to bloom, they also have multiple sclerosis. So it is connected to the thoughts. ਹੁਣ ਅੱਜ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਤਾ. For example, ਸਾਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਤਾ ਕਿ ਹੁਣ for MS what are the thoughts, ਜਾਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਤਾ ਕਿ ਪੇਟ ਦਰਦ ਹੋਇਆ ਹੁਣ ਕਿਹੜੇ thoughts ਹੈਗੇ, ਪਰ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਤਾਂ ਪਤਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ negative ਹੈਗਾ. ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਤਾਂ ਪਤਾ ਕਿ negative ਤੇ ਹੈ 100%. We accept that negative forces have been created by us only and we are sustaining it. ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਵੀ ਪਤਾ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਸੀ ਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪ ਹੀ create ਕੀਤਾ, ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪ ਹੀ destroy ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ. So this is all again the knowledge that we are taking. When we take all this knowledge, automatically, ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਵੀ ਪਤਾ the disease ਕਿਹੜੀ energy, start with the name Simran. Start. ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਨਾਮ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਕਰੋਗੇ, ਕਿਉਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਦਰਦ ਹੋਇਆ, ਮੈਨੂੰ ਚੀਜ਼ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ, who's responsible? Because this is a fruit of the seed that you have created in a month. ਹੁਣ ਜਦੋਂ you know this is the fruit, that means किसने बोया, मैं बोया, I'm responsible for it. Then why I am judging? Correct your mind now. Go inside and check. Whom am I blaming? Whom am I judging? Then when you do this total Naam Simran, when you will do, let it be any disease. I can say any disease. This is the main injection that is going to work for everything. If anesthesia can make our body numb, where it becomes painless, so numb injection also becomes, man becomes painless of any disease, any XYZ. Man becomes absolutely numb. उसनों एकदम है नहीं कि negativity देना, कोई forces नहीं उसको enter कर सकते. So if you are educated, you know about the energies that are affecting with diseases, very good. If you don't have, don't feel bad. कितना कुछ पढ़िए, कितना कुछ सीखिए यार, इतने लंबे चौड़े कितना करिए. Simple. दर्द होया, body with stress है, body with pain आया, मेरी अपनी गलती. I am responsible. Let me check what is there. आई मन ते लगता है कोई डर है, मन लगता कोई एंगर है, वो कुछ नहीं है, उसी को काउंटरैक्ट करो बस. Nothing, very simple. सारे पढ़े लिखे थोड़ी है, तो मतलब वो रोक नहीं कर सकते. So apply this.
जी Purging. Purging, एक सवाल आया है based on ENT, ear, nose, throat. Now all these three are connected. So if we have one issue like on a ear, it's going to be there in the nose and the throat. So what are the thoughts, emotions? The three sense organs are connected. So कितने भारी thoughts हैं उसके पीछे?
See, ear is something which we don't want to hear. Okay. Throat is something, a pain which is connected, where we want to bark, we are not able to bark. And nose is something which we can smell. It's a part of smelling. All three are interconnected, all three of them. All three are connected with a full package of energy. तुसी जाओगे ना तो ENT वाले तुम तीनों चीजें चेक करेंगे और की कहेंगे कि शायद ना आपका वो जो ईयर ड्रम ना वो शायद उसमें कोई नुकसान है. हो सकता है वो कहेंगे जी तुम्हारे अंदर जो थ्रोट है ना, you got tonsils over there. How is it connected? देखिए जैसे connected तो है ही नहीं है. But ENT doesn't mean that all three will get bad at one time. No. At times when we go to an ENT, he checks all and he finds that the problem is in the throat. So he gives you a medication for the throat. But when he sees that the throat is fine, then he sees, oh, there's in the ear. So don't think that ENT means all three things are going to be damaged. This is the power of hearing here. When we do not want to be good listeners, we don't want to listen to the story. This affects the ear. When we want to bark, we are not able to speak ourselves, we are not able to express. Our throat is caught. So it is definitely ENT is the doctor, but it is not necessary कि अगर एक डैमेज हो तो तीनों डाल होंगे. No. हाँ जी.
जी Purging, YouTube पे एक सवाल आया है, कंसंट्रेशन पावर को कैसे इंक्रीज करें?
See, concentration power, that means it is a focus. First find out कि ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਮਨ ਦੀ ਅਵਸਥਾ ਕੀ ਹੈ. जितना मन ਦੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਗਲਤ ਖਿਆਲ ਹਨ, जितना भी मन ਦਾ ਖਿਆਲ ਗਲਤ ਹੈ, उतना ही मन वेवर करेगा. ਹੁਣ ਮਨ ਦੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਦਾ ਖਿਆਲ ਠੀਕ ਕਰਨ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਤਾਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਸੁਰਤ ਨੂੰ ਜੋੜਨੀ ਪਏਗੀ. ਫੋਰ ਐਗਜ਼ਾਮਪਲ, ਅਸੀਂ ਲੋਕ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨਾ ਕਿ ਅਗਰ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਸੁਰਤ ਵਰਡਲੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੈ ਤਾਂ ਉਹ ਕਿਹੜਾ ਗਿਆਨ ਆ ਕੇ ਪਾਏਗਾ ਮਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ? ਵਰਡਲੀ. ਅਗਰ ਸੁਰਤ ਟੇਕ ਇਟ ਟੂਵਰਡਸ ਗੁਰੂ ਦੀ ਮੱਤ, ਉਹ ਗੁਰੂ ਦਾ ਗਿਆਨ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਮਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਾ ਦੇਗਾ, ਗੁਰੂ ਦੀ ਮੱਤ, ਐਂਡ ਐਨਲਾਈਟਨਮੈਂਟ ਸਟਾਰਟਸ. ਬਟ ਇਫ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਐਜੂਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਹੈ, so we have to concentrate on this, because you must know the process कि जिथे भी मेरा फोकस होएगा, जिथे मेरी सुरत लगेगी, उधर दा ज्ञान ही वो लेगा. You must know the technique of how it is working. खाली सुरत नहीं लगाई, उस सुरत कुछ मत लेके आंदी, और मत लिया के दिंदी है. Then this knowledge, जेडी अखरी knowledge होंदी है, ये सारी अखरी knowledge also goes to the brain, because there's a part of the brain which takes and grasps all this knowledge. Kisi the brain is so weak, they not able to grasp also. वो कहते सानू याद ही नहीं रहता. It's not their fault. It is not their fault. So they're given some exercise and all for concentration. कि concentrate बच्चे अंदर किंच create करिए. But it also depends on individual. It depends on the individual. ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹਦੇ ਉੱਪਰ ਹੀ ਫੋਕਸ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ. Yes, use small techniques where the ਬੱਚੇ ਦਾ concentration ਆ ਜਾਏ, ਬੱਚੇ ਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗ ਜਾਏ. You by the time now you know the child may not be very good in study. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਜੀ ਇਹਦਾ ਫੋਕਸ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗਾ, ਇਹਦਾ ਧਿਆਨ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗਾ. ਅਸੀਂ ਸਿੱਧਾ ਉਹੀ ਕਹਿ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ. The child is not able to focus, he is not able to grasp it. And that is not good. That we keep on harping on the child. So please check the thing. Before you label these children, and please check it. And if he is not able to form his concentration, find out where is he moving, what is his company, jitne the concentration break kar rahi hai. Maybe he is so much with his friends and all, ki around the time which is khali ohi kahaniyan nazar aandi hain, ohi cheezan nazar aandi. So you have to sit and work with your child. You have to work with it. And if you're not able to, take it to a therapist. Take him to a therapist. Very good therapist. They will help you out. Anji.
Ji, Purging. Purging, I think we are done with our queries for today. We have no more pending questions and no more hand raises. So we can end our today's open forum part 14 series. And our next building spiritual muscle sessions will resume on the 7th of Feb. Am I right, Purging?
Yes.
7th of Feb. But before that, we meet again tomorrow for our online live webinar. The topic is art therapy and the time is 6:30 p.m. The registration lines for this webinar will close midnight. So those that have yet to register, you have an opportunity. Kindly book your slot. Go to our website, register karo, and is webinar da laha khatto. Thank you so much. Thank you, Navinji, for sharing. So we meet again tomorrow for our webinar, and Purging sessions will resume on the 7th of Feb. Thank you so much for joining in. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh.